Hello everyone and welcome back to One-Eyed Dragon Entertainment. My name is Masamune and I'm going to be your host for today. So sit back, relax, and enjoy as we start our playthrough of If My Heart Had Wings, another visual novel that I have found on Steam, and I hope you guys enjoy it. It's a good game. I'll provide links in the description below. So let's stop talking and let's give this a shot, shall we? Here we go. Bicycle road race is known as a really harsh sport. The hill climb in the middle is hell too. While putting strain on every muscle in your body, you have to continue pedaling without any brakes to climb a steep hill, as we all know. At that time, I always think, I can't do this anymore. I'll make this race my last. Even though I think that every time, in the end, I still take part in the next race. I've endured severe training so that I don't put my feet down halfway through the hill climb. Why do I do that? Because once I finish the hill climb, I'm waiting for my reward. Nothing compares to the feeling of cutting through the wind as I race down the downhill section in blistering speed. At that moment, I feel an incredible rush. Then, I realize that I have forgotten about everything. The pain of the hill climb, the strain on every muscle in my body, and the days of hard practice. It's not a matter of whether I win or lose the race. I just enjoy it. That's why I continue to ride. That's how it should have been. I still didn't have much life experience at that time, and it was something beyond my imagination. Suddenly, without warning, something was taken from me. I could also say shut away or lost. However, to directly express the emotion I felt at that time, taken is the word that fits best. So there was one thing that I learned. Life isn't all about having fun. I gained a lesson in life. The thing I lost was everything. I let myself get depressed about this, but I should have thought about it a little more. If something could be taken from me so abruptly, then something could be given to me just as suddenly. The wind blew. A gentle but strong wind. It would not be unreasonable to call it an encounter. What this could be the start of. Even now, there's still no way for me to know. The windmill is turning. People are overwhelmed just because of the size of such enormous things. This unnatural silhouette serves a function. To those who don't know what that is, it would appear to be something very bizarre. While so many lined up like this, it could be said to be even more overwhelming. Why is that? The sight of the white windmills lined up on the green hills somehow seems so picturesque. This is amazing. To think that something like this could be made. At the very least, 5 years ago, there was nothing here, just a wide open space. I heard they were going to build a large-scale renewable energy research facility. The cell phone in my pocket vibrated to tell me I had received a text. It's from Anchan. To Aoi. Did you arrive here already? Sorry I couldn't come to meet you. My name is written using a Chinese character read as Aoi. It's a difficult character and is often mistaken for Midori. Incidentally, whether it is Aoi or Midori, it is often mistaken for a girl's name, which causes a few problems. I'll quickly write a reply. I hardly ever use text, so I find the key touch awkward to use. I got here a little too early, so I'm just going for a stroll. The windmills are amazing. Okay. Send. The reply came quickly. They're great, aren't they? It's the new famous spot of Kazagara. If you have any problems, contact me anytime. Anchan. Thank you, Anchan. As I sent the text, I sat down on the grass. This place is on the hillside, so from there I was able to gaze at the lake and the town that stretches across the opposite bank. The rapid redevelopment of the town of Kazagara meant that the remnants of the old buildings from the Showa era are intermingled with the modern architecture. I hope I'm saying the name of the town right. Kazagura, Gaura, I'm not sure. The view expresses both the past and the future at the same time. Something white flitted across my field of vision. For a moment, it looked like one of the windmill blades had come flying off. There's no way that could happen. Is it a paper airplane? I got up and headed down the slope to look for it. The paper airplane, gliding gently, eventually lost its momentum and descended. Gotcha! I ran ahead of it, did a small jump, and caught it in midair. Where did this come flying from? Fly. Judging by direction, it had come from the top of the hill. At a time and place like this, could there be someone here besides me? I took the paper airplane with me as I climbed up the slope. Just as I was able to see the top, a sudden gust of strong wind blew the paper airplane out of my hand. Ah! Hey, wait! I chased after the paper airplane and ran up the slope. Then, just as I finally caught it, there was someone on top of the hill. It was a girl sitting in a wheelchair. Looking fleetingly into the distant sky, a sudden breeze blew her hair and she combed it back with her fingers. Against the background of the blue sky and windmills that spread across my view, the girl's black hair and white blouse looked incredible. It was as if I was looking at a completed work of art. The girl noticed me. At first I thought I should make an excuse for why I was there. It was like I had stepped into her world without permission, and I started to feel guilty. She's not saying anything. Some guy had just suddenly appeared, so perhaps she's just being cautious. To show her the reason why I had come here, I held out the paper airplane. Did you throw this? Oh dear. The moment she saw it, her facial expression stiffened. She looks like she's welling up. Suddenly tears appear in those delicate eyes. Huh? What? The tears that had welled up in the corners of her eyes came running straight down. As I watched, great big tears came rolling down her cheeks. Huh? Hey. Without thinking, I walked up beside her. What's wrong? Do you hurt somewhere? As she shook her head, she touched the hand that I had unconsciously held out as if she were clinging to it. Her hand was small and trembling. She gently squeezed my hand. It's okay now. I didn't even know what the situation was. However, as I answered, I squeezed her hand back. Chicken? Where's chicken? Ow! Ouch! Before I knew it, there was something like a chicken at my feet, and all of a sudden, it started pecking me. Gah, gah, wah. Ah. Peck, peck, peck. Ow! That hurts! What is this thing? Hat, as it was called, calmed down at her command. Is it a duck? With a yellow beak and white feathers, it was a duck that looked like a chicken. For some reason, it was wearing a hat. Ah. So this is how surprising it is to be suddenly attacked by an animal. However, thanks to that, it looks like she had stopped crying. Is the towel okay? I don't carry a handkerchief around with me. As I said that, without waiting for her to reply, I took a hand towel out of my bag. Of course it hadn't washed, so it was clean. Don't worry about it, it was clean. Why were you crying? If it hurts somewhere. As she answered, she pointed to one of the wheels of her wheelchair. It had lost its air and had collapsed. You got a flat tire? Well, that sucks. That's a terrible thing to happen. Just a mere flat tire for her is like having her legs taken away. Don't you have a cell phone? Great idea, yeah. Good for you, girl. She answered, dismayed.
そしたら SOS を受け取って来てくれた人がいたから。
SOS? Oh, this? I opened up the paper airplane that I still had in my hand. I'm in trouble. Someone help me. I'm on Windmill Hill. So when someone arrived carrying the paper airplane, she felt relieved and started to cry. Makes sense. Now she was fine, but until just now, she was shaking. That must be how scared she was. Hold on a moment. The bag at my feet rustled as I rummaged around inside it. When she saw the tools that I had taken out, she seemed confused. Would it be okay for you to get out for a moment? Why? I'm gonna fix it. You can't go anywhere if you have a flat tire, can you? Of course. Getting out of the wheelchair is not easy for her. What should I do? From the methods I've seen on TV, the care workers do it by embracing them from the front. We both looked as though we'd imagined that situation and froze. Excuse me a moment. As I put my arms around her sides to her back, I suddenly lifted her up. Oh, stop it, you'll be fine. Whoa, she's so light. Because she was much lighter than I had expected, there was a bit too much momentum. Huh. Before she could grasp the situation, I put her down on the soft grass. Does she? I'll have it done soon, so hold on a moment. They're made the same way as bicycle tires. I immediately started on the repairs. She's behind me, so I can't see her expression, but I had a feeling I was being stared at with contempt. As I was quietly working, the duck was waddling around me and pecking at the soil. Is this duck your pet? Housemates? I like Hat's voice. It's kind of funny. Do ducks recognize their own names? When he's called, he responds by turning around. Hey, he's pretty smart. As I looked at the duck, I saw her legs laid out on the grass in my field of vision. So she can't move them. There are a number of reasons why people need to use a wheelchair, but it looks like she had a disability in her legs. When I picked her up just now, her body stiffened up with surprise. There was no strength at all in her legs. The duck returned from his little excursion. While walking around her, he would occasionally try to jump onto her lap. She said as she made him get down again. As I watched this exchange from the corner of my eye, I fixed the flat tire.
男の子ってすごいのね。そんな道具いつも持ち歩いてるんだ。
Sure, I'll let you think that. That's not really the case, though. I sometimes carry them with me.
私、草の上に座るのなんて久しぶり。柔らかくて気持ちいい。
As she said that, she made a little sound as she stretched.
いいところよね、ここ。
Yeah, it is.
部屋の窓から見えるのよ。一度来てみたかったの。
The wind blows through here. Very profound observation of the obvious there, Howie. 5 years ago, there were no windmills, though.
5年前？
I've just come back to this town.
そうなんだ。
Yes, really. She directed her gaze at something far away.
じゃああなたは故郷に帰ってきたんだ。
Guess you could say that. Yeah. She suddenly looked down and seemed whatever. There was an awkward silence as I continued working. The duck twisted its neck to look up at the sky.
どうしたの？ハット。
She was tempted to look up too.
何かしら、あれ。
Well, everyone, we'll leave it here for now. There's a little cliffhanger for you if I've ever seen one. We'll find out what it is next time. But anyways, my name is Masamune. This has been One-Eyed Dragon Entertainment. If you want to try this game out for yourself, look at the links in the description below. I will put the Steam link there. And I hope I get to see you again next time. Bye for now, everyone. Have a good one.